Hey guys, for today's story, we're gonna talk about The Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza. That's the title of the book. And we remember something about the Little Red Hen and her friends. Do you recall the story of the Little Red Hen and her friends? Who can name her friends? There was a cat, a dog, and a goose. Right, you're right. And every time the little red hen wanted them to do something, do you know what they would say? She says, "Who will help me?" And you know what her friends would say? You're right. They would say, "Not I." "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the goose. That would never help her. And you know what the little red hen did? She said, "Okay, I'll do it myself." Well, in this story of the little red hen making a pizza, she does a lot of the same thing. One day she decided to look in the cupboard and she was hungry and she saw some tomato sauce and she said, I think I'll make a pizza. And so she looked all in the cabinet and she needed a pizza pan, but she saw pots and pans and everything, but she couldn't find a large, round, flat pan for a pizza. That's a pizza pan. So you know what? She had to go to the store and get it herself. She asked her friends, "Who will go to the store to get me a pizza?" And what did they say? "Not I," said the cat, the dog, and the goose. So she says, "Okay, I'll fetch it myself." And remember, we talked about that word fetch. That means to go and get it. Right. So she went and got it herself. Then she realized when she was going to make the pizza, she opened the cabinet and guess what? She didn't have any flour. She had everything else, but she didn't have flour. So she had to go to the store to get some flour. Then when she was at the store, she realized that she needed some other things. She had checked the refrigerator and she needed a special kind of cheese. Does anybody know the kind of cheese that you would need to make a pizza? Is it Swiss? Is it provolone? Is it cheddar? What about mozzarella? Mozzarella, yeah, that's that white cheese that goes on top of the pizza. Yeah, that makes it yummy and delicious. Well, she had to buy some mozzarella cheese. Also, she had to make the dough. Once she had the flour to make the dough for the pizza, you know what? She had to knead it, pound it, squeeze it, kind of like you did with your Play-Doh. And then she rolled it out and she took a rolling pin to make it flat. Because pizza dough is flat. Has to be flat and smooth, right? Right. Then she had to put on the toppings, okay? I'm thinking about all that stuff that she put on her pizza. A little bit of everything. She did onions, anchovies, mushrooms, pickle. I don't think I would like all of that on my pizza. So when you make your pizza, let me know what you'd like to put on top of your pizza. Maybe some cheese, some mozzarella, like the little red hen. Well, as the story goes on, she made the pizza, she put it in the oven, and then they start to smell the aroma. And then she asked them, "Who will help me eat the pizza?" Do you know what they said? You're right. "I will," said the dog. "I will," said the cat. "I will," said the goose. And they all sat down and ate the pizza together. After they finished, the little red hen, she sat back and she got her a cup of chickweed tea and decided to drink her tea. And she said, "Who will help me clean up?" What do you think they said now after she's gave them all some delicious pizza? You're right. They said, "I will," and they did. They helped her wash the dishes and clean up the mess. So the dog helped, the cat helped, and the goose helped. All right, and that's how the story goes. So click on the link, and then you can hear the story in its entirety and have fun enjoying your pizza.